So hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and tonight we are once again looking at NEO stock. It's a stock video that you guys seem to like to watch a lot, and of course as more news does come out about the stock, as the stock continues to go higher, there's just more news to bring you guys. So when the news does come out, I will be bringing it you, and that is of course one reason why you should just subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 1,000. If you could just be one of those people to help us to get to 1,000, it would be appreciated. So please just press that little red subscribe and the like button as well. Also, if you want to check out the Discord, I now have a Discord, so it's in the description, and we're going to be talking about stocks over on there, so anyone can join. It's completely free. And of course, the last thing, I am no financial advisor. And now that I've said all those small things, let's just get into the video and have a look at this stock. Okay, so first things first, we're going to just have a quick analysis of the stock as we always do. Then we're going to be looking at some news factors which have influenced this, and then we are going to be looking at the forecast, and then my personal prediction after what we have seen over the past few days. So starting us off on the 1 day, NEO is up quite a bit. So we can see it looks like it's up plus 5.89% on today. So we saw this huge rise from a point of around 9:40 AM. And ever since then, really, we picked up all the way down, all the way up, sorry, to about, let's call it, if I can get it, it's about $29, so not bad at all. Obviously, we've taken a dip all the way down to around $27, and then from that dip midday, we saw it just, continue to just kind of level out, but, slowly increase. So that's not really too relevant because obviously the 1 day doesn't necessarily mean too much. However, the stock did actually shoot up like 18% the other day on the 1 day. And of course, this does show on the 5-day graph. So looking on the 5-day graph, we can really see that from the 14th of October, the stock has really picked up traction because I was making videos on the stock, let's call it on the 12th to the 13th, saying, oh, the stock is selling off or the stock is flat. And I was saying, well, it shouldn't really be doing this at the minute because this is a stock which is bound to soar. And of course, once again, we have seen this happen. So we saw this happen last month, or maybe even early this month. So yeah, you can see on the graph, we really did see it start to rise here, and this was quite the rise indeed in relation to the time. But of course, now we're seeing it rise even higher. So we can see between the 13th and the 14th, we're up over, let's call it, let's have a look, we're up over 20%, 28% we are on so far, so not bad at all. 6 month, yeah, you can just see really the rise that this stock is on. It's just going up and up and up. Obviously, it's kind of a slow moving stock, and then we just have these big pieces of news which come out. So we had one around here on July, and of course that pumped it up a little bit higher. It managed to stable out at that high point. Obviously, a little bit of a sell-off as some hype did die down, but yeah, we did actually manage to kind of stable out and then continue to grow slowly from there. Same thing to be said around September. So we can see here in August, late August, we saw the same thing happen, then it went down slightly, and it looks like we are seeing the same thing happen again. So of course we can see this stock is really on an upwards pattern, but of course all of these things are for different reasons. So it doesn't matter who the stock is getting endorsed by or which analysts are saying is good. Basically, there is a factor behind a lot of the price rise of NEO. So this reason is because JP Morgan have said that NEO stock can double as its shares now are a third of the way there, sorry. So you can see the share price is really going up. That's apparently a third of the way to doubling so far, and that head title did tell us everything that we need to know. But of course, this just gives us a bit of insight into what the company does. So of course, they are saying that the stock price can go from $14 all the way up to $40. Honestly, that's quite amazing and quite the bullish call indeed. And of course, if you have a look, it finished up 26% on Wednesday morning, and that was Wednesday of this week. So you can see the stock really is moving. So of course, now making this video 1 day later, it allows me to give some perspective and some context of what the stock has done afterwards. Unfortunately, we have seen another upwards day, another green day for the stock. So great things for the stock indeed. It's really gaining quite fast now. Of course, this is probably going to die off now that the news has come out. However, I can see it continue to grow slowly as well. And of course, these have also invested a 30% plus stakes, have put more money into this company than what they previously had. And of course, that is a good thing for the company because it's showing that a big bank is willing to invest in the company. And of course, when we have a look at what analysts say, it's kind of the same story. Analysts are saying that they have big expectations for the company as well. Looking at the stock, we're up 598% so far this year. Of course, that's not even far behind Tesla at this point. and they are saying that it's going to go plus 859% potentially next year. And of course, fair enough if you're going to say, oh, well, that's just a high estimate and that's not really accurate representation. That's okay. Let's have a look at the median estimate. So, of course, the median estimate is when you get the high, low, combine them, divide them, whatever, by the amount of people. And of course, the median here is $135, representing a 382.1% increase in price. And of course, even on the low side, the analysts which are supposed to be bearish on this, they are saying that they are still bullish. So of course, the low side is actually a plus 50% gain according to some analysts. In fact, that's almost a plus 60% gain. So I just thought I'd give you guys an insight onto the news and tell you what's happened after it has happened, because of course by making this 1 or 2 days later, some people say, oh, well, why have you made this now when the news is technically old? Well, of course, we can see what has happened after the news has come out, and we can give some context to it as well. And of course, the more people whose opinion you get on this, it allows you to make a more accurate decision. So, of course, even if my video is late, of course, now you've got my opinion on it as well. And my opinion is, yeah, I can see the stock going up into the future. So, of course, I'm no financial analyst, but of course, I hope you found this video useful. So if you did, please do leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to, come and join us on Discord. So I'll see you over there if you're going to come. If not, feel free to click on any of the videos on your screen right now. Goodbye for now.